Today I'm making something low carb. Now, when I say low carb, you probably say, oh, he's making something healthy. No, I don't really do that. It's like if a healthy chef once in a while made something not that healthy, I'm the opposite. I once in a while make something healthy, and today is none of that. Today I'm making a variation, a keto-ish, low carb-ish take on a cheeseburger. However, it involves no bread and actually involves red bell peppers. Anyways, cheeseburger mixture, ground beef, sauteed onions, maybe a little bit of seasoning, some ketchup, some mustard, some cheese. It is a ground beef cheesy situation. Now, imagine a pepper. Imagine a hollowed out pepper flattened on a skillet, a cheese bed, a blanket bed full of fried cheese to lock in all that cheeseburger goodness inside the pepper, plus a dipping sauce. A lot of things I just said amounting to one delicious snack. Let's get into it. Now, if you guys are making cheeseburger mixtures and you're not adding cheese directly to it, then what are you really doing? I'll tell you what you're doing. You're doing a disservice to yourself, but mostly your taste bud brain. Ground beef, I got 90-10, a little bit less on the fat to protein ratio. While this meat cooks and gets a little bit browned, I'm gonna chop up some onions and then add it to this mixture. Okay, as you can see, there's no pink anywhere here. I've used my spoon to sort of chop this up. Now I wanna get it crispy, but I also wanna cook these onions until they're translucent. Hit this with some seasoning, some onion powder, get that onion flavor even more prominent. Some garlic powder, hit it with a little S&P, more added beefy flavor, a lot more, dare I say, umami. Some Worcestershire sauce. Probably saying, that's not how you pronounce it. It's Worcestershire. But is it? Is it really? All right, so I'm gonna cook this down for roughly 3 to 5 minutes, just until the onions start to soften up, just until they get a little bit see-through, or as I like to say in a fancy way, a little more translucent. You know, the cooking, it really starts from the ground up. And when I say that, I mean it really starts from the ground beef up. All right, so a little bit of ketchup and mustard. Now, I don't want this to be fully ketchup and mustard. I just want a little bit of that cheeseburger essence. And now, while it's still hot, I turned off the actual heat so that I don't burn anything. I'm gonna add a really generous amount of shredded cheddar cheese. You know, this is, again, one of those things where if I stopped now and ate this entire pan full of cheesy cheeseburger ground beef mixture, I'd feel great about myself. And although I want to, looking at how ooey and gooey this cheese is, there's a few more steps to go. Time to cut the peppers. Bell pepper, size does not matter. All I'm trying to do here is kind of slice off the top, slice off the bottom, then we end up with the holy version. Now you just want to take out the inside, use the spoon to sort of just rub it along the side so that I can remove the stems. Each one of these peppers, obviously, is gonna be the bite. So imagine this being filled with cheesy beef and sealed in with cheese blankets, and then eating them like that, right? Bring these over to the skillet, start making cheese blankets. You know, the one you tuck yourself in, say goodnight to. Skillet is primed, prepped, and ready to go. I'm gonna do 2 of them first before adding the rest, just in case there's a bit of a margin of error. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is lay down a generous amount of shredded cheddar cheese, roughly the same size of the pepper. On top, place the pepper directly onto the cheese. Take some of our ground beef cheesy onion mixture and add it in the center of the pepper, trying to press it down, making sure that it goes to all the edges. While that first layer of cheese melts and gets crispy, add more cheese on top and let that just cover the entire thing and melt in. Ultimately, we're gonna flip it over and crisp that side too. Yeah, there's a lot of grease. Cheese is greasy, in case you didn't know. There's a lot of it. I think we're pretty much ready to flip it. You see it's coming up. We are in a good place, people. Are you ready for this flip? Boom! Oh my goodness. If that didn't work, I don't know what will. Hell yeah. That's cool. These things are done, they look ridiculous. And yeah, there's that much flavor inside of them, there's that much texture that you don't necessarily need a dipping sauce. But when presented with an opportunity to make any type of dipping sauce, in my experience, you do it. So today I'm making my version of a tangy black pepper mayonnaise. It's got mayonnaise, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, salt, and black pepper. Okay, so, you know, I said it at the beginning, this is not for the faint at heart. There's a lot of grease because of the cheese, but consequently, there's a lot of flavor and a lot of texture. Upon breaking this open, the meat and the cheese mixture is being solidified, nay, it is being secured in between this pepper to provide me with a really interesting snack. Now, again, it is very, very greasy, but when you're on a low carb diet, grease is kind of your friend. Plus, an incredible dipping sauce. This is something that you maybe have seen me make before. It is a Cane's replica, and it is great for fried chicken, but even better for cheeseburger-based recipes, like this cheeseburger stuffed pepper. Oh yeah, let's go in. An incredible flavor. But beyond that, what incredible textures. The ooey gooey, cheesy ground beef on the inside is met with that snap. You know, like that snap of peppers? You get that with the juiciness from the exterior. And then you're getting a crunchy and cheesy bite from the cheese blanket that's tucked this thing away, ready to count sheep and have real delicious dreams. Seriously, it's amazing. This is an incredible low carb, keto friendly-ish cheat day meal if you're on keto or not, and you wanna stay in ketosis, but you also wanna have a cheat day, this is one of those recipes. And like always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's something you wanna see my brain come up with or wanna see my brain take to a journey, a land before time where flavor still existed, then leave a comment down below letting me know what that recipe may or may not be. Also, if you're not already subbed, hit that sub button, and if you are subbed, or if you just hit that button, make sure to turn on notifications. I'm putting out a lot of videos lately, all in the name of deliciousness. Bye.